Hey everyone, welcome to the behind the scenes for our episode together. So we just spent some time talking about horses and how Margarita reads the behavior of the horses, but we kind of ran out of time. We didn't really talk about what some of those behaviors might be, so we thought we would kind of share some of those things. So the horses, they can't read and write, so how do they...
Sometimes I wish they could.
So what do they do? Give me an example of, what transpires in a session.
Okay, so some of the behaviors that we could see. A common one is licking and chewing. That will come up when the horse is feeling alignment in someone, so whatever's being said is actually congruent for the person, and they will lick and chew. Now, my mare, Powder, has taken this a step further. And because I say this because I've not seen other horses do this, but she actually stands there and will go and nod, and it's creepy, like it's bang on. The timing is perfect. So she does the whole nodding. I think she's just noticed that human beings do this as a positive affirmation. Yes. Yawning, they will yawn. That's often to release tension, if there's tension, or sometimes it is to indicate that there's fatigue in a person. What else? If they show us they're behind, horses have two blind spots. One is right in front and the other one is directly behind them. And so for them to show us they're behind, that implies trust, because they're trusting that we're not going to hurt them in any way. So that's a sign of trust. A typical sign of letting go, you could probably, guess at it, but they release in many ways.
Yes.
So, when they decide to leave you a nice package on the ground, that's a letting go.
That's a love package.
That's a love package. They will work together to show alignment or misalignment if they're, or even in my case, I have two horses and there's a mare and a gelding, so male, female, black, and she's cream colored, so like black and white. So they will even play off of that. Like I'm able to use that as ways to give information to people.
Okay. Is that kind of depending on, is it at the masculine and feminine side conflicting in a person sometimes, or is it one overpowering the other? Or?
It can be. I've actually noticed a pattern with the sessions I've been doing that Powder shows up a lot, and she's my mare, because I believe right now in the world, feminine energy is an increase in feminine energy is required, and so she's really working right now to get people to embrace that.
Wow. Yeah. And you have two other little magical friends that visit the.
I do. I do. These two mating ravens have joined
mating ravens?
Well, they're a couple.
Oh.
They're definitely a couple.
Okay.
They bicker. They do the whole thing. And and they join us now in sessions, and they're actually working. And how you know when you're done an equine session is the horses will generally leave. Like that's their sign of, okay, that this person is complete. The ravens do the same thing, and I'm just testing things right now, when a person has a certain realization and it's based off of something I saw with the ravens, the raven flew away, right? So I was like, okay. So I think they're actually wanting to do this.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, we could talk all day about this. It's really
fascinating.
It is really fascinating, isn't it? And Anyway, we don't have all day. This is behind the scenes. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Margarita Romano, Leap Zone Strategies, Equine Guidance Strategist. It's a mouthful sometimes.
I know.
EQS? EQS.
No,
EGS. EGS. Anyway, stay tuned, stay inspired. Cheers.